wants to be king!
Today I want to touch on a subject that has gotten a lot of attention over the past couple of weeks. And that's the Adam 22 situation in gifting his wife a stud for her birthday. A lot of people have taken shots at Adam for his decision to do this, his support of it, or even him watching it. And on the surface, I see where the humor is. I understand how it's easy to look at that and laugh at that man, because no man in his right mind would sign up for that. No man in his right mind, no man that I know would co-sponsor that. But when you look at Adam 22, the man's got tattoos all over his face. He carries himself almost like a junkie. And so who's to say or consider anything in the frame of a man in his right mind? Indeed, what this guy has done is it's an embarrassment to his masculinity at a minimum, but it's a killer for his marriage. But again, both he and his wife they're complicit in making Disney productions. And so again, this isn't a situation that's surprising. The surprising part about it to me is the number of people that have jumped on this bandwagon of making fun of this guy and acting as if they are somehow above Mr. 22. Why would I say that? Why would I equate people that are throwing rocks at this man as being the same as this man? That's really, really simple. One of the things that I've noticed, one of the phenomenons about the red pill movement in particular, but in general, the manosphere itself, the majority of the content creators, the influencers, they're all clowns. They're all full of shit, and they're LARPing manhood. And so that in itself, that's really understood. Fresh and Fit, the Rolo Tomasis, all these guys, they're all cornballs. And the guys who follow them inevitably are going to be cornballs. You don't follow someone who's a dumbass and you're not one. That cognitive dissonance, that need to be in an echo chamber where the onus isn't on you, that's taken over the space where a man's balls used to be. And people who look at Tomasi and all of these other guys that are linked from his tree as being some sort of leaders of men, that's laughable. That is an army of sheep looking to another sheep for guidance. But one of the thing that's laughable to me is the fact that many of these guys who make this bravado content behind closed doors, they're not who they pretend to be. The darkness that they hide is just one layer beneath the ego mask that they wear, showing all their little flunkies what their LARP as a man is. But behind closed doors, they're completely different. And that's precisely why the girls who go on shows like Fresh and Fit get dogged out, get talked about. The little fanboys in the comments are throwing rocks at these women, calling them names. But some kind of way, when these women go off that show, their subscriber count blasts through the roof. So these same little dumbasses that are making fun of these women are making these women rich by subscribing to their content. It's just one layer beneath the mask. But the layer that's behind that, the lies and the truth that they don't want the world to know, those are the things that ruin a man's life. That darkness that they hide, that thing that they want to pretend that they would never partake in. I would never do that. But yet, given a chance, they would do it in a minute. The thing that is the most I don't know, compelling to me about this Adam 22 situation are the number of people who throw rocks at this man while willfully putting themselves in the very same position on many more occasions and with many different people. How could that be? Well, it's very simple if you look at it logically. Just like the OF phenomenon where these girls go and get dogged out on these goofball channels and then they rise in popularity on their platform, the thing that's really the most lucrative business on the internet are Disney films. By that, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but that industry is what moves technology forward. Video games are probably a close run, but it is Disney films. And so when you look at this content and you look at what Adam 22 has done, what he has done is put himself in a situation to where his wife is making a Disney film with another man. And that's bad in itself. The fact that Adam watched it is bad. But a lot of you will watch it. A lot of you will seek it out and watch it, and you will watch the same dude smash Adam's wife, and you might even crank one out yourself. And you'll do it over and over again to different people while you're scrolling through your hub. But you think that that's somehow different than what he did because it's his girl. The thing that I find so funny is that the majority of little goofballs that are throwing rocks at this man, listening to their heroes dog him out, they will immediately go find and, if necessary, purchase this content, adding to his wealth. And you will cuck yourself watching it and playing with yourself, just like you do every time you tune into the hub or wherever it is you get your satisfaction from. Self-awareness is a quality that is lacking in today's society. And that is one of the biggest problems with young boys and men. They don't surround themselves with people who tell them the truth. They surround themselves with people who tell them the same thing they tell themselves, which is lies. They support whatever bullshit because you got their six and supporting theirs. The truth of this matter is, while the Adam 22 debacle is embarrassing and it's an abomination to marriage, it's no worse and it's no better than what you do when you get the lotion out, the Kleenex, tune into the hub, and crank one out. You are, in essence, doing the same thing that Adam did. You're watching another man smash a woman that's not your girl. Unless you have never done that before, it's laughable that you find it comical. It's laughable that you find it in your wherewithal to demean this man when you've done it time and time again, and most likely you're not done. There's not a whole lot of difference between Adam 22 and you. The difference is he allowed his girl to go do it, while you watch somebody else's girl do it with somebody else. The best thing for anybody to do at this point in time, in this day and age, in this technological era that we've got that's made us so dumb, so weak, is to simply turn it off. Just like dealing with an online bully, just turn it off. If you're really looking to change your life, and you speak about the Matrix and all of this shit, you've got to realize, you've got to know that this platform, all of this, is part of the Matrix. The Matrix is run by demons, and that's why they're web portals. These portals allow all of this demonic influence to come into your life, and we welcome it. If you truly want to free yourself from the shackles and the talons of this world, these Disney films and this self-relief industry is keeping young men apathetic and weak. But more than anything, it's keeping you blind. It's keeping you blind to the purpose that you came here to live up to. So instead of wasting your time watching videos and pointing the finger at what another man does, go look in the mirror. Look at what you do.